I come in, sir?
Yes. Pokuru hoya, silk hoya, that will be.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Tell us something about you.
Yes, sir. So, my name is Swarupini Patnaik. I am from Cuttack. I have done my schooling from Stewart School, Cuttack. Thereafter, I did my +2 from Devonshire Junior College, following which I did my graduation as well as post-graduation in sociology from Devonshire University. My interests lie in dancing and practicing home Pilates.
Your hobby is dancing, Hollywood and Bollywood style.
So, Hollywood and Bollywood.
Hollywood,
Yes.
it looks like Hollywood.
Sorry.
Okay. And
Okay.
you have another hobby, member pellets.
Home
Then
Pilates.
she has written Hollywood.
Huh?
Okay.
Hollywood.
Home pellets.
Home Pilates.
What is that?
So, home Pilates is a form of exercise in which controlled movements are focused upon, in which slow intensive exercise help in weight loss.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Why did you practice that? Do you think you are overweight?
Yes, sir, I am little overweight. So, in order to maintain fitness and flexibility in my body, I always prefer to practice some kind of exercise at home every day.
Okay. And do you do something for your mind also?
Yes, sir. Following the exercise, I sit down for a minute of meditation and just putting on some slow music and focusing on, and also do certain eye exercises because I have power.
You are a student of sociology.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain something about social stratification?
Yes. So, social stratification refers to the system whereby the society is divided into certain layers of stratas. For example, caste in India is a form of stratification, gender is a form of stratification, class is a form of economic stratification.
Do you have any idea on ethnocentrism?
Yes.
Yes.
So, ethnocentrism refers to the phenomena by which a group is extremely conservative about its own culture and they are reluctant to accept the foreign culture.
Can you give some example of such communities striving somewhere in India?
Yes, sir. So, for example, I would give an example of Cuttack. So, we have a culture known as the Sahi culture, where people live in various Sahis and they are very ethnocentric regarding their Sahis. So, that is a example of ethnocentrism here.
So don't Cuttack people accept people from outside?
So, in Sahis, even those who live on rent, they are considered as outsiders, in Sahis especially. So, that is why.
Is it a modernistic practice or a very conservative and orthodox practice?
So, I wouldn't say that it is completely orthodox or completely modernistic. I think it is their personal choice whether they want people from outside or not. So,
If all categories of people build up around this kind of ethnocentrism,
yes, sir.
so the thought of unity and diversity would not be practical.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is not evident that only ethnocentrism, complete ethnocentrism would be practiced. In that way, the human mankind wouldn't progress. But certain degree of conservativeness for our own culture is also required. For example, in India, we have accepted westernization. The traditional social structures are evolving and accommodating, but the structure is not demolishing. It has taken other forms. For example, I can give example of caste. In terms of caste, the intercaste marriages are given importance these days. But new forms of expression of caste have taken place. For example, the Khap Panchayats have more tilted towards political power. We have matrimonial sites like Brahmin matrimony, Kshatriya matrimony. So that's a new form of expression of caste.
Since you have talked about marriage, do you have any idea on Pratiloma and Anuloma marriage?
Yes, sir. So, Anuloma marriage refers to the type of marriage in which the boy belongs to the higher caste and the girl belongs to a lower caste. And Pratiloma marriage refers to the marriage where the girl belongs to the higher caste and the boy belongs to the lower caste.
Now, with the development in our society, the joint families are gradually disintegrating and they are turning into nuclear families. So, nuclear families focus around husband, wife, and children. Now, among the three, husband, wife, and children, children are becoming the more decisive factors in the family.
Yes.
What is that called in sociology?
Sir, a specific term for it? So I'm sorry, I'm unaware of it. I'll read on it.
It is philocentrism.
Philosophism, yes.
Did you heard about?
Yes, I had.
So now, as, what would be your focus after you become a OS officer? What would you like to do?
Yes. So in terms of themes,
What will predominate your mind after you become a OS officer?
so first I would, since I'm a woman, so I would focus more on women empowerment and the safety and security of women in my area. Secondly, I would focus on the health factor, because malnutrition and undernutrition is very predominant in Odisha. So I would focus more on health situation of my area. Then I would also focus on education, because education is very important for the overall development of the society.
Now, what is the driving force behind any kind of corruption?
Sir, I think the driving force behind any kind of corruption is selfishness among the individuals. The individualistic nature of thinking is the driving force behind corruption,
And greed?
and greed for economic means.
So between men and women, who are more prone to corruption?
Sir, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't genderize the phenomenon of corruption. I think both men and women are found to be equally corrupted, with the recent examples of women OS officers coming up with the case of
So
corruption.
if the male officer and a female officer both are going on a road and they suddenly find a piece of gold, who will immediately pounce on that?
So I think both of them will speak to each other and do 50-50.
Okay.
Okay. These days, two important terms are in progress in education, field of education. NEP 2020, what is that?
So the new education policy 2020 focuses more on multidisciplinary education. It has reframed the education structure into 5+3+3+4 arrangement. It is giving more focus on skill development, and it is also focusing on research with the National Research Fund. It is also making the education system more flexibility in order to reduce the dropout rates with multiple entries and exits.
In the system, there is something called cafeteria system. What is that?
Sorry, sir, I am unaware.
But you said that there is more than one degree at a time.
Yes,
One can have journalism, law,
Yes, sir.
as main history, main economics. So that is cafeteria system. Then now, another very important thing that is going on, without any reference to any political ideology, rewriting Indian history. History is clear and concrete. Why should we rewrite it? History is already written.
Yes, sir.
If history is the truth, if it is written, why should it be written?
Yes, sir.
Tell me that.
So, for example, certain portions of history where Indian culture is degraded and Western culture is given more importance. So those
Give me examples. Just don't go by general theories. One or two examples where it is felt that Indian culture is not given due importance and Western culture is given importance. Or some other thing, why we are thinking of rewriting Indian history.
Yes. So, for example, certain Mughal kings are over glorified in Indian history, and although they have also affected negatively to our society, I think in that perspective, the Indian history has been said to be rewritten. Yes.
Okay, let us go to that. Come to Orissa. In Orissa, there is something called Asmita. What is that?
So, Odia Asmita refers to a movement in which the Odia language, Odia culture, and everything entailing the entire Odia culture.
Can you tell me
from-
one word to define Asmita?
So, one word.
One word.
Sir, Amo Odisha. I think.
Yeah, two words. No identity, Odisha identity, or something like that. That can define Asmita.
So,
Why this Asmita is coming? Why not these days? Why are you trying to project Odisha, Odia language as higher than that? It was not They are 10 years back.
Yes, sir.
Why coming in the recent times?
So, because recently with the English medium of education, children are more attracted towards the English medium, and gradually and slowly, even many Odia children do not know how to read or write Odia.
That's right.
So, for that reason, I think the government.
Anyway, my last question will be education and sociology. These days we see marriages state-wise. Some Odia girl marries a Karnataka boy marries Odia. What are the social problems out of this, or there is no problem in these things?
Sir, there are certain issues attached with
Yes.
this. Even though the society is progressing, accepting intercultural marriages, but within the home, if we speak, there are many issues. For example, clash of different cultures. For example, if a Odia boy marries a Bengali girl, when the Bengali girl comes to the home of the Odia boy, she encounters many problems, as well as the in-laws encounter certain problems while adjusting. So, and from that way, conflict happens at home, which leads to breaking up of many
Some
families.
beneficial welcoming aspects are also
Yes, sir,
there.
welcoming.
Bengali culture comes to Orissa.
Yes, sir.
Orissa culture goes to Bengal.
Yes, sir.
So diffusion of culture, that is also there.
Yes.
But between the two, which one is more welcome?
Sir, I think we should respect all cultures because India is secular in nature and multi-diversity is present in India. Every state has its own unique culture. So even if marriage happens between different cultures, we must welcome each other's cultures and take something good. There is something good in all cultures. So we must accept the goodness in each other.
That means we are going to lose the word mother tongue. Supposing my mother is a Bengali, my mother tongue can't be Odia.
Yes, sir.
No, nothing like that. It's out
Actually, hybridization makes the next generation more productive.
productive. Natural. Anyway.
Any agriculture is the human life the hybridization but better
Better.
political Marxism thesis, thesis and synthesis.
Yes.
There if Odia is thesis, Bengali antithesis, then
Synthesis.
synthesis will be something higher than that.
Yes, sir.
Hybrid
Yeah.
culture.
So can you define what is a society?
Yes, sir. So, society refers to a group of individuals who live together and form a culture together. It's actually a larger form of social division which has certain characteristics like culture made up of different individuals.
What is the impact of French Revolution?
French. Yes, sir. French Revolution is one of the factors which led to the emergence of sociology. It gave rise to enlightenment in individuals. People started being more rational in nature. It also led to the demolishing of the estate system. And these were the various factors that lead to social chaos in the society. That is why there was a need for a discipline to emerge to understand the various social happenings at that point of time.
What is the role of agrarian people in a society?
So, in general society or in
Very general.
okay, sir. So, agriculture is the primary sector, and till now many people are dependent on agriculture. So that is why it's a form of economy. It's a form of economy, and it is required for the sustenance of the society. It also gives a platform for various individuals to come together under one economic activity. And there is a division of labor within agriculture. And secondly, agriculture also gives rise to various social classes.
Okay, thank you.
So finally, what is the impact of emotions in administration? And how do you manage your own emotions?
So I think emotional intelligence is one of the primary qualities that an administrator should have, and having the capability to manage one's own emotions as well as understanding the emotions of others is really important to become an administrator. That will allow you, when you go to the field level, that will allow you to understand the people, what their actual need is, and then you can collaborate your activities in that.
Considering from a different viewpoint, if you are negatively emotional, when you come to office, your negative influence will poison the whole atmosphere in the office.
Yes, sir.
If you are coming from home with a good emotional setup, then it creates positivity among your staff.
Yes, sir.
So you should always try to keep up a positive emotional self.
Emotional setup, yes.
Any doubts some which pacharibo? The formal interview.
Okay. Sir, any changes in the CI?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, next ठीक ଅଛି କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ.
କିନ୍ତୁ CF ଯାହା ଲାଗିଛି questions
ତାରି
commented
ଭିତରୁ
ହେଇଯିବ.
Yes.
ତାରି ଭିତରୁ
If
ବାହାରି
you
ଆସିବ.
like dance କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା dance ଅଛି,
Yes.
you don't know. It may lead to certain things. Best dancer କିଏ, ସଙ୍ଗୀତା ପାଇନାଇ କିଏ,
Yes, sir.
these things, one thing will
ତା ଭିତରୁ ବାହାରିବ ସେଗୁଡ଼ାକ ଉପରେ ଟିକେ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରିବ.
Prepare. ଯାହା
ଆଉ ବାକି
ଦେଖିବ,
rest everything we have found excellent most of the yardsticks. ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଦେଖିବ କରେଣ୍ଟ ଟପିକ୍ସ ଜିକେ ଗୁଡ଼ାକ
ହଁ,
touch
ସେଇଟା।
କରିବ. ସେଗୁଡ଼ାକ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିବ.
national education policy, new education policy no, national
National
education.
education.
For women actually, PM program for women.
Yes.
What is it?
Fitness lecture, fitness guru किए, रामदेव to आरंभ करे.
Yes, sir.
What is you cannot say
Yes.
that.
Yes.
But you should be prepared for all
All that.
Yes.
supplementary questions କ'ଣ ଆସିପାରିବ ସେଟାକୁ you have to prepare a list of supplementary questions on your hobbies, on your education, your
Yes.
optional prepare. But you will find that your presence of mind is
गोटे रखिले better. One thing keep your mind.
How to
Yes,
change the
yes,
balance?
So this is it.
Oh.
Day.
Sir, এটা দিয়া হয়নি না?
Same.
नहीं फॉर्मूला लिखी ना
नहीं, সেই দিনও দিয়া হয়নি, sir.
ना फॉर्मूला किसी नहीं
না, না,
না,
achievements
না,
all.
you have chance
One
date of interview.
you have a chance be careful
Yes.
जहाँ लिखियो तापरे थरो
Correct.
नलेज ଆଉ କରେଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଯଦି ପାରିବ ବୋର୍ଡରେ କିଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ବାୟୋଡାଟା ଟିକେ ଦରକାର ଜାଣିପାରିବେ ନାଇଁ
Sir, actually last time site ରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଥିଲା ମାନେ background last year interview ବେଳେ ମୁଁ ପଢିକି ଯାଇଥିଲି, but this year new members
ଫିକ୍ସ ନା ତେଣୁ 2-3 ଦିନ ପରେ ତମେ ଜାଣିପାରିବ
ହଁ,
କିଏ କିଏ କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ତାଙ୍କର କୋଉ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ପଡିବ ସେଟା
ହଁ
ଜାଣିନଥିବ.
ସେଇଟା
ସେଟା actually ବୋର୍ଡରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ମେମ୍ବର କନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁଟ
sir
କରାଯାଏ.
17